because I kept hearing everybody saying, so bonus started it. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Like I'm like, man, what kind of thought process is that?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, wait. So you mean to tell me if I grab your leg, it's okay for you to kick me in my chest?
It's like you slap me, I shoot you.
Right. I'm like, man, what kind of logic is that? And I'm like, man, am I sitting around like am I like talking to a bunch of idiots? But look, let me ask you this, Eric. So I don't know if you seen the episode that we had right after Damar Hamlin went in cardiac arrest on the football field, right? You remember that earlier this year?
I remember that, yeah.
For Buffalo. You remember what caused his cardiac arrest? He made a tackle and the dude hit him right in his chest with his helmet.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So it's a episode that can happen from a blunt force trauma to your chest. You can actually stop your heart.
Yeah, that's true.
You have vital organs in your rib cage. You got your chest there. If you break my rib, it can punch my rib can go and punch in my lung. Like you got so many different things that can happen from a blunt force trauma to your chest. That is not the same thing as me grabbing your ankle. Your ankle don't have a vital organ in it. My heart is right here. My sternum is here.
That's true, but in the same breath, I don't think he stepped on him like all that hard though.
Ain't no such thing. It's your chest, Eric. There's no such thing as.
I get it, but I don't
if
think
you stomp me, you can break my ribs.
You know, it's a difference between somebody like pressing their foot on you and stomping you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With all their weight and force behind it.
Let me ask you this, Eric. We both CPR qualified, right?
Yep.
Right. What did they tell us? What happens sometimes when you're giving CPR? Sometimes you what?
Yeah, you can break the is it the clavicle?
You can break it. You can break that, whatever that is, that sternum.
The breastplate. I forget what it is. Yeah.
You can easily break that, right? Doing CPR. And they say, look, the person that you're giving CPR with would rather you have them breathing and wake up with a broken sternum or a broken rib versus them dying. So don't worry about breaking it. But they tell us at all times you possibly could break that. Yeah, so if I could do that with just compressions for CPR, you don't think Draymond Green's foot can do that?
No, I mean I agree with you, and I'm not minimizing. In looking at the film, it didn't look like he gave all his might or weight to it. It looked like he just did one of them little low steps, like let my leg go. You know what I mean?
But don't say much though.
Do I think it deserves to be suspension? I mean, they threw him out the game. He got a tech, and when he grabbed his leg, the way he fell actually looked like he was actually trying to, brace his fall versus just his leg just happened to be there. And I mean, I'm pretty sure he grabbed it, but
yeah. I mean, he pretty much fell right into Draymond's leg. And his hands just naturally went around it. And while he was there, he was like, I'm gonna keep it here for two reasons. Number one, I really do think that he felt like I'm on the floor and Draymond Green's about to get up the court before me.
Right. Exactly.
And that was the first thing he was thinking. The second thing he was thinking is it's Draymond Green right here. And I got kicked in my jaw by Steph earlier. I know Draymond Green about to kick me in my face.
Right.
So
I know how Draymond roll.
Yeah, he know how Draymond roll. I'm gonna show you how Draymond roll right here. This is Pat Beverly on the ground, and that's Draymond Green pretending like he's falling and kneeing him in the face. He got a take for that, right? So we know Draymond Green has a track record of doing some foul stuff when somebody's on the ground, right? So I know what he was thinking. Like, I'd rather not get hit in the face again.
Right.
I'm gonna grab this leg, right?
Yeah,
so I get it.
I mean, I think he's definitely built that reputation. That's why he got the game, the suspension without pay. But man, I mean, I wouldn't be focused on that. I would be focused on getting back on D, trying to figure out how to stop, how to